Hello, everyone, and welcome to Award Circuit, where we talk about the contenders of the races. I am Clayton Davis, Film Awards Editor.
And I'm Jenelle Riley, Deputy Awards and Features Editor.
And today we're talking about Supporting Actor, and there are a lot of them. We have potential for a lot of double-doubles this year.
Yes, double dipping in categories.
The most prominent being from Belfast, Ciarán Hinds and Jamie Dornan.
This is the time to think about making a new start.
I know nothing else but Belfast.
Exactly.
First of all, the best picture frontrunner probably that we have right now, but Ciarán Hinds has been around for ages, has worked with so many in Hollywood, a lot of respect for him. He was very prominent in films like Munich, now getting this moment in Belfast where he plays a grandpa that I wish was mine. Like, he is fantastic in it. A role that was actually asked of Anthony Hopkins at first, and then he declined, and then Ciarán Hinds got it, so it was amazing. And then Jamie Dornan, he sings Everlasting Love. He plays the dad, the real-life dad of Kenneth Branagh, the writer and director, and it's his best performance. He's charming on the circuit. If he missed, it would be a pretty big miss.
Another movie where we could have potential double nominees is House of Gucci.
You took your words right out of my guts.
Hello, Gucci is coming.
Two previous winners, Jared Leto and Al Pacino, who play father and son. This family is so messed up. Jared Leto is almost unrecognizable, whereas Al Pacino as his father it's just very sweet because he plays this character who kind of knows his son is a dud, but he loves him anyway, and they're so great together.
Oscars love a good transformation.
Yep.
But another twofer is in the film The Power of the Dog.
Yes.
Oh my God, with Cody Smith-McPhee and Jesse Plemons.
Open up the gate, let him out.
You sure he's not ready?
Go on, let him out.
The movie's out now on Netflix, and if you haven't seen it yet, I still feel weird talking about the movie with spoilers, but the best way I've been able to describe it is the coming of Anthony Perkins in Psycho. It is an incredible performance from young McPhee, who picked up the New York Film Critics Circle Supporting Actor Prize thus far. He is really working it. And Jesse Plemons, who I think is owed one for Game Night in a big way.
Yeah.
And he is great here playing the husband of Kirsten Dunst's character. And
What a stretch.
Very big stretch for him. And they have amazing chemistry, and I think in many ways has the line of the movie where it talks about loneliness and love. I love Jesse Plemons, and I can't wait to see what comes from him.
I mean, and he's constantly starring in Best Picture nominees. I don't know if anyone has noticed, this guy's always good.
It's gonna be 5 in a row.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising to me that he hasn't been nominated before. Another film very different from Power of the Dog, but also spectacular, is Don't Look Up.
Your breathing is stressing me out.
This will affect the entire planet.
I know, but it's so stressful.
Has a lot of great supporting performances, but I think the two that probably have the best chance at nominations are Jonah Hill playing the president's son and advisor, and Mark Rylance as sort of this strange tech guru who's just a little bit off.
This seems like a stretch that doesn't exist today, obviously. We would never see a president have family in the White House, or we would have a tech guy that was trying to take over the world.
Right.
Jonah Hill, two-time nominee. Mark Rylance won for Bridge of Spies. The movie's good, but it becomes scary after a while, just how real this is becoming. So we'll see if they can identify with that. But another twofer is in the musical West Side Story with Mike Feist and David Alvarez.
Are you ready?
Tonight is about family.
Listen, West Side Story is the classic quintessential musical. Mike is incredible in the role. I actually auditioned for Tony early on, he speaks about, but it really brings a lot of nuance and intensity to that character. And David Alvarez, his story of getting a DM from Spielberg's casting person to come for this role. He had left acting, and he's back. It's his first movie. I'm glad we have him. He's incredible as Bernardo, and I really hope that the Academy looks and gives him love.
And the previous Bernardo from the 1961 film won in this category, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Now double dipping with an actor, Ben Affleck gives two fantastic supporting performances in different movies. In The Tender Bar, he's the sweet, lovable uncle who has such an influence on J.R. Moringer, whose memoir the film is based on. But I also love his performance in The Last Duel.
Judged and shamed by my country.
He has one single word that steals the entire film for me. And he looks like he's having fun. I don't know if I could pick. The man in the last 2 years has given 3 of my favorite performances between these two and The Way Back. And I just, he's never been nominated as an actor.
People don't see the value that he's been bringing to the industry, and he's fantastic. Those, like, especially in the last Duel, he shouldn't work in that role, but he 100% does, and is actually fantastic. Leaving the twofers, now we're into single performances. Robin De Jesus and Tick Tick Boom.
You need to ask, are you letting yourself be led by fear or by love?
Playing Michael, best friend to Jonathan Larson. He is so talented. Coming off 3 Tony nominations, and last year, Boys in the Band, he is here. And if Andrew Garfield's getting a lot of love, it could pull in some love for him too. It would be well-deserved.
Also, the movie itself is getting a lot of love. I could totally, see him riding that wave. He's great. One of my favorite performances of the year, from one of my favorite movies of the year, Coda, Troy Kotsur.
What are you doing next year?
Working with my family.
A deaf actor who I've seen on stage in a lot of Deaf West productions, plays Marlee Matlin's husband, can't keep his hands off her.
In a good way.
Yes, they are so funny together. I was saying, it's not just that we rarely see, deaf couples portrayed on screen, but people who have been married for a long time who are crazy about each other. He is so funny. He has some of the most heartfelt moments of the movie with his on-screen daughter, played by Amelia Jones. I love this performance.
Yep, and listen, he is so well orchestrated in that role. Like, he knows exactly what he wants to do, and he's also great opposite Eugenio Derbez, who's also really good in that movie as well.
Yes.
But Troy's been taking the lion's share of that love.
He's won some Critics Awards for it,
He
hasn't he?
won Gotham, and that was huge.
That's huge.
The youngest contender that we have this year is Woody Norman from Come On, Come On.
And when the time comes to return to your star, it may be hard to say goodbye to that strangely.
He is a British boy doing an American
British.
accent. We are outsourcing here, but he is incredible in it. He has luxurious hair that I'm very jealous of. And he goes toe-to-toe with Joaquin Phoenix and Gabby Hoffman effortlessly. He brings so much intensity and doesn't feel like the quintessential child performances that we see often. He's actually delivering something. He's going to be dangerous down the road.
That movie does not work without him. That role could have gone wrong in so many ways, and he's fantastic. The previous winner, J.K. Simmons, who won so many awards for Whiplash, they had to make up new ones.
There's no such thing as the Danny Thomas Show. It's called Make Room for Daddy. Don't tell me comedy.
He is wonderful, as is the entire cast, in being the Ricardos. Playing William Frawley, who was part of Ethel and Fred. Yes, sorry. He's the I Love Lucy expert.
A little bit here, but honestly, J.K. Simmons' role in being the Ricardos is proof of why we need a casting Oscar. It was the perfect casting, the perfect actor to play it. He is one of the 2 best parts of the film, which I think are him and Nina Arianda.
They're wonderful.
Have great chemistry together for 2 people who hate each other, the characters, or the real people hate each other.
I think it's a loving hate, though. I think it's
well, the movie gives it more love. I think it was a lot of hate there.
Really?
But,
Again, you would know. I'm so bad.
But listen, I think J.K. is great, and listen, to have him back in the race after winning for Whiplash will be a nice welcomed addition to the race. And then we have Nightmare Alley, which may not be fruitful in terms of a lot of supporting nods because they're split up kind of weirdly in the movie.
So many of them.
So many of them. You have Willem Dafoe, you have Richard Jenkins, you have David Strathairn, all doing great parts, and all of them play great opposite Bradley Cooper.
Speaking of Bradley Cooper, one of my favorite supporting performances of the year is Bradley Cooper in Licorice Pizza. And I know a lot of people are saying he's not in it enough. Well, what they say is, oh my God, he's so brilliant, he's amazing, I love the movie, and he's one of the best parts. And then I say, well, don't you think he should be nominated? And they say, well, he's not in it enough. And I'm like, what is enough exactly?
It's actual supporting performance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He comes into an already great film with a fantastic cast. He lights it up, makes a big impression, but also at the same time, he's such an ensemble player. It's not like he comes in and takes over. Like, he is there for a specific purpose, and I just think that he should be in every conversation.
We'll see if he can overcome that screen time. Crazier things happen, and we'll be monitoring it all down the line. Please make sure to go to Variety.com to see all the contenders on the Oscar prediction pages, and make sure to join us for all our award circuit videos on YouTube and Variety.com. Thanks for watching.